Miley Cyrus is no stranger to headlines, but this time it's not about a daring outfit or a bold new music video. It's about an interaction or lack thereof with her own fans that has the internet absolutely buzzing. A video recently surfaced. From a fan meet and greet event in London, it sparked an instant firestorm online. In the now viral clip, Miley is seen sitting next to supermodel Naomi Campbell at Rough Trade East, a record store where she held a last-minute signing event. But instead of laughter and warm hugs, fans captured something different, something colder. Miley appeared distant, dismissive, unbothered, and now people are asking, has Miley Cyrus forgotten the fans who made her a star? The footage shows fans approaching the table one by one, clutching vinyls and posters with eager smiles. But Miley, seated comfortably beside Naomi, barely looks up. Instead, she chats with Campbell, occasionally scribbling her autograph with minimal engagement. No small talk, no selfies, barely a smile. To many, it came off as arrogant, uninterested, even disrespectful. The moment quickly spiraled out of the meet and greet and into the hands of internet detectives who dissected every second of the footage. Fans took to TikTok, X, formerly Twitter, and Reddit to vent their frustration. And the headlines followed like vultures. Some fans who had waited in line for hours felt blindsided. They expected the vibrant, quirky Miley, the one who famously told fans to never apologize for being themselves, the one who danced with strangers and cried on stage. But instead, they were greeted by someone who, in their eyes, couldn't be bothered to look them in the eye. Comments like, she seemed completely uninterested, and this was such a letdown, flooded the threads. And as the conversation snowballed, so did the criticism. On Reddit, a post titled, "Why was Miley so rude at the signing?" received thousands of upvotes in a matter of hours. The comment section was a storm of disappointed voices. One user wrote, she looked like she didn't want to be there at all. I drove 3 hours for a signature and barely got eye contact. Another said, I used to love her energy, but this felt fake. Like we were just a chore. And then came the speculation, was she tired? Was she annoyed by something off camera? Or worse, had fame finally changed her? The timing couldn't have been worse. Miley has been enjoying a massive career resurgence, thanks to her latest album, Endless Summer Vacation. With hits like Flowers dominating the charts and her personal brand seeming more mature and grounded, many saw this era of Miley as a return to authenticity. But this incident cast a shadow over that progress. For every fan defending her, there were 10 calling her cold, ungrateful, and even a diva in disguise. Of course, not everyone jumped to cancel her. Some fans quickly rushed to her defense. She's human, one user tweeted. Imagine doing press nonstop and still having to meet hundreds of strangers in one go. Maybe she just had a bad day. Others pointed out that the event was reportedly chaotic and organized last minute, possibly leaving Miley overwhelmed. You don't know what she was told behind the scenes, said another. Maybe she was instructed not to stop for photos. Maybe the store had time restrictions. Don't judge so quickly. And that defense gained momentum when Miley herself finally broke her silence. In a lengthy Instagram post, she addressed the situation directly. According to her, the signing event was scheduled with very short notice. She claimed that due to time constraints and store policies, she wasn't allowed to take personal photos with each fan. Instead, the focus was on moving the line efficiently to allow everyone to get an autograph. I wanted to give as many fans as possible a chance to meet me, she wrote. It wasn't about being cold. It was about keeping it moving, giving love to as many people as I could. Miley also posted behind-the-scenes clips from the event. In these videos, she's seen laughing, signing records, and even mouthing thank you to several fans. While it didn't erase the hurt some attendees felt, it did offer context. And for many, it reminded them that celebrity events don't always go as smoothly as they seem. Still, others weren't convinced. They argued that regardless of timing or structure, a star like Miley should always make the effort to connect with fans. A smile costs nothing, one Redditor said. Even if you can't take pictures, you can still show warmth. And that's where the deeper issue lies. This wasn't just about a meet and greet gone wrong. It was about the perception that Miley Cyrus, someone known for being unapologetically real, might have lost her connection to the very people who built her career. The situation also opened up a larger debate. How much do celebrities owe their fans in person? In an age where everything is filmed, where every expression can be analyzed frame by frame, how much pressure is too much? Should a public figure be expected to always smile even when they're exhausted or overwhelmed? Or is there room for grace for imperfection? Miley's critics would argue that fan engagement is part of the job, especially at an event designed specifically for them. They believe that celebrities sign up for this when they enter fame's spotlight. And when tickets, albums, or merchandise are purchased, a certain level of respect is expected in return. On the other hand, her defenders say it's unfair to expect stars to perform emotionally on cue like robots. They're allowed to be tired. They're allowed to have off days. And then there's the Naomi Campbell factor. Some fans claimed that the dynamic between Miley and Naomi may have contributed to the awkwardness. Naomi, known for her fierce presence and unfiltered personality, seemed fully engaged with Miley in the video, chatting and laughing throughout. One fan theorized that Miley may have been so focused on her conversation with Naomi that she unintentionally blocked out the crowd. But others found the explanation lacking. If you can't multitask during a fan event, one person commented, maybe don't hold one. As the backlash grew, so did the media coverage. Outlets from People to Glamour to Hindustan Times picked up the story, framing it as a debate about celebrity etiquette. Was Miley rude or just realistic? Was this a misstep or a misunderstanding? And most importantly, would fans forgive her? The truth is, Miley Cyrus has always danced on the edge of controversy. From her twerking days to her blunt interviews, she's never shied away from being bold, even when it draws criticism, but this situation felt different. It wasn't about a shocking performance or a wild quote. It was about a silent moment, a glance not given, a smile not shared. It was about expectations. Expectations from people who grew up with Hannah Montana, who followed her through reinvention after reinvention, and who just wanted a little recognition in return. As time passes, the outrage may cool. Miley's team has done damage control, her album continues to perform well, and her fan base remains large and loyal. But this incident has left a mark. A reminder that in the age of viral moments, even a second of perceived indifference can spark days of outrage. It's a tightrope every celebrity must walk, balancing authenticity with responsibility, honesty with public image, and maybe, just maybe, it's also a reminder to fans. A reminder that celebrities are not perfect. That sometimes the version we see on stage or screen is just that, a version. And that even the most expressive stars like Miley Cyrus can have quiet days, off moments, and misread interactions. So, was Miley truly rude? Or was she just human? That's a question only each fan can answer for themselves. But one thing is clear, this won't be the last time celebrity behavior gets put under the internet's unforgiving microscope. Whether it's a misplaced comment, a distant look, or a skipped selfie, the court of public opinion is always watching, and it rarely gives second chances. If you enjoyed this deep dive into celebrity drama, make sure to follow, like, and subscribe. To Celeb Scoop 24/7, we bring you all the latest gossip, breakdowns, and moments that have the internet talking. And if you love this tea on Miley, don't go anywhere. There's more hot gossip coming your way. Hit that bell, share the video, and stay tuned, because Celeb Scoop 24/7 is where Hollywood secrets get spilled.